Today I've got a surprise for Levi because this box has just arrived downstairs. I've been waiting for it for a long time. Now without further ado, let's go and unbox this. Oh, that's heavy.
ISS
ISS Vanguard from Awaken Realms. Hi. So let's have a look. All right. Now, about ISS Vanguard. What do you think this type of game is?
I think it's about that we were in space on the International Space Station.
How did you come up with International Space Station?
Because it's ISS.
ISS. Ah, nice one. Yeah.
ISS stands for an International Space Station.
This is actually such a timely delivery because we have just finished your favorite game last month. Do you remember what your favorite game was?
Tainted Grail.
Full of Avalon. And this is the same except in space. It's made by the same company, Awaken Realms. So you can expect the same beautiful artwork, story,
and campaign. Of
yes.
course.
So let's look into it.
Dear backer, it is always an incredible moment for our team to deliver a new board game to our players. Seeing all the hours of prototyping, development, testing, and hard work take the shape of a visible box placed on the game table is truly magical, especially when the game means so much to us as the one you hold in your hands. ISS Vanguard was not only your first project on our new crowdfunding platform, GameFound. It was also yet another game where we set for ourselves a new ambitious goal. In this case, marrying the narrative depth of experiences like Tainted Grail or Edfields, with a polished and pleasant dice engine and in-depth ship management elements that makes use of unusual components.
Very nice. And it goes on.
To be continued.
To be continued. Now, a quick disclaimer here. Both Levi and I are sick. I have urged Levi to do this video because I think he'll really enjoy it. Once we unpack it, of course, that means we can play it. And we want to show you, all our viewers out there, what this game's about. So let's have a look. Now here in Australia, I think we're lucky to receive the first, some of the first deliveries around the world. So let's share it with everybody.
There's a token saying, penalty, mission failed, start. One action left, not available.
Okay, so what have we got? We've got some tokens, we've got a rule book. Ooh, you like this rule book.
Very complicated.
I would love this book. This is
48 pages.
This is a resuming a save game. It's a binder looking object. And it is a binder. How about that? Okay, so here's the exploration journal, I think.
Planetopia.
Yeah. Okay. And then we've got wow. Have a look, check that out.
That looks like
what
a
does this say?
portfolio.
Secret envelope. Do not open until instructed. What else do we have here? We've got 4 player boards.
I wouldn't like to spoil it for those spent pool.
So let's have a look at inside this box. First thing to note is the trays are very nice. So it's double layered, thick enough, and it's got a component for everything. I love how well thought out the Awaken Realms stuff are. And then we've got, wow, lots of trays. So I'm just gonna try to take them out. So this is one component, tray. We've got 4 different colored trays. So I guess that's like each player is a different color.
These are all spares.
And what have we got here? More trays. So I just want to take them all out. I just want to put down everything. So we've got exploration stuff A, exploration stuff B. We've got 4 very thoughtful color trays. We've got a 4 character boards.
I feel like looking at the rule book.
All right, okay, you gotta have a look then. So Levi's gonna take a quick break and have a look at the rule book. So as we just mentioned before, Levi's actually looking at the rule book. So it comes with a beautifully printed rule book in the same material, matte finish. It's very nice. It's very nice. Except that one is not ring binded, just a normal rulebook. Right, okay. So I want to talk about this box here. It's huge. It is huge. It is bigger than the previous Tainted Grail game. Now if I put this next to Nemesis, you can see how big, well actually, could you see the camera? Can you see? This is Nemesis, this is ISS Vanguard. Bigger, bigger, taller, wider. Wow. This comes with some very thoughtful instructions on both sides. So there will be no mysteries on how you pack them back in, which is one thing I love about Awaken Realms games. All their storage solutions are very elegant. So classy. All right, and what else we got here? All right, we've got resuming save game, bridge. So it explains what that is, installing bridge cards, generate command and energy pools. Okay, star map, missions, ship facility. So not only do they look good, they're also functional. Now the material of this paper, it's nice. It's a bit thicker than normal paper, so it's a little bit more resistant to bending, but it's still very light and flexible. But the artwork of this is beautiful. Love it. All right, so it seems like it's got a lot of rules on this binder. So I'm thinking is, as you play, instead of going back to the rulebook, you can just flip through these in the binder. So play as you go. There'll be things in the middle, I guess. So as you go along, you'll be able to see, oh, okay, this is what I have to do, and these are the instructions. Which I thought, that's pretty thoughtful. Okay, this is good, great idea. How many miniatures? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Beautiful miniatures, and this is space station miniature. It's particularly interesting. This comes with a stand, does it? Oh, yeah, okay, there's a hole here. So I'm just gonna put that in. And this is the spaceship. Oh wait, this way. Now that looks like a shield, so that might be the front. Yeah, shield. Okay, so that's the spaceship. And we've got 9 incredibly detailed miniatures, which I'm going to do a separate short segment at the end to go through the miniatures because it just works nicer that way. They're all beautiful, very nice. Okay, so we've got that. Now, what else do we have? We've got, of course, a whole bunch of tokens, and I'm a very visual person when it comes to games, and that's why I love the Games Workshop stuff. I mean, Warhammer stuff so much because they look amazing. Now, let's have a look at this. Oh, that looks hot. These are nice. So then, they're not just colorful, they're also very strong in character. So you look at these and you can kind of picture what they might be. So for example, this guy, he looks like immovable and he's very tanky and you don't want to mess with him. Almost looks like a boss. Whereas in something else like that could be deceivingly dangerous. Doesn't look very harmful, but it might just come and eat your brains or something like that. So we've got a whole bunch of these. Okay, so that's very nice. And in standard Awaken Realms fashion, good thickness, beautiful drawing, everything's good. But nothing too special about these ones yet. All right, I'm gonna put them aside.
And by the way, I'm back.
So how was the rulebook that you've looked at?
Book of paints, awesome pictures.
Awesome pictures.
A lot of dice. And the spoiler section.
A spoiler section. Oh, okay. So I'm not gonna read that because there's the spoiler section. Okay, so there's a little bit of spoiler here. So first of all, this rulebook is about 45, 60 pages.
Actually, 48.
48, okay, 48 pages. Very nice finish, isn't it? Compared to the other one. You know what? I happen to have it next to me. I've got the Grey Wall rulebook here. This is a monster of a game. I mean, a beast. Very good. I just want to bring out in terms of size, exactly the same. But the finish is different. Which finish do you like better? And why?
One thing, it's not staples, it's harder to break, and also it has an awesome texture.
Yeah, it's awesome texture.
An awesome rulebook style.
You like the font, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. So I guess, I mean, the quality of the rulebook, of course, is how quickly you can find what you want to know. So let's have a look at the beginning. Okay, how to set up the cards, what's in the game. Okay, that's very nice. And how to set it up, how to prepare your compartments, and then it tells you how to start the game. I guess we'll go from there. And then it dives. Ooh, there's an app we can download. Yep, later, of course.
There's also a tutorial.
And of course, everything else. Very cool. Right, so that's the rulebook.
I'm quite surprised there's an app.
Yeah, I knew you would like the app stuff. All right, so I'm gonna put these colorful boxes to the side. What else have we got here? We've got mission cards. We've got global condition cards. These really reminds me of the Nemesis cards. Nicely drawn. Nice. Good stuff. Do not review, okay? Do not review. So these are special cards we want.
Do not review this card until manufactured.
I don't know what that means. All right. Okay, so these are special cards. Comes with a little
Card sleeve.
card sleeve. Can't remember, did I pay for that or not? Anyway, cool. Ooh, square cards. Equipment cards. Equipment cards. Square decks. And then this is
Surprise Day Square Decks.
planet card. Resting crew. More equipment.
Armory.
These are dividers, I think. So they sit in there like that.
Equipment. Please do not open until instructed.
Okay, so these are mission ones, secret ones. We're gonna have to leave that.
Tutorial cards.
I'm gonna have to take it out, otherwise you won't be able to see it. But they have a little, like a bookmark stand thing. I'm gonna.
What's this? But what's this? I think that's a notepad.
That looks like a saving sheet of something. A little notepad to tell you where you are. You can write things into it. Quite nice.
How does this scanner really work?
I don't know yet. Let me see. Pay the cost above and push the landing card until you see another cost. Repeat any number of times. Ooh, interesting.
What's the landing card?
Planet scanner. I don't know. We have to find out. I'm guessing you put some cards here, you push it in, and as you go, you show more things. At the bottom. All right, so now we're starting to have overpopulation here on the tables. I'm gonna have to clean them up.
Overpopulation.
Yeah. Okay, let's resume the video. All right, so we've just cleared the table off a little bit because it was utter chaos. This is how much stuff there's in the game. And if we miss anything, we are probably just a little bit too excited. So anyway, let's continue our journey into this big packet.
Multi-layer boards.
Multi-layer board. I love the multi-layer boards. So you can
Multi-layer.
search stuff, okay? Engineering, do the undoable. Recon, beyond new horizons. Science, searching for questions. And security, always first in line. Very nice. Now we have a whole lot of dice. Oh, mamma mia. Wow, this is like Warhammer style. So we've got 16 green dice, 16 red dice. Yep, 16 red dice. If I have to guess, 16 blue dice, and then a whole bunch of other dice. This is way more dice rolling than Tainted Grail.
These are danger dice. These look like airplane cards.
Okay, so what have we got here? We got game reference cards, we've got ship cards, Void Ranger, Waygate, Space Ranger, and then more reference cards, and then I think these are monster cards, or event, dust storms, enraptured visitor, flower bug. Yeah, these looks like monster or encounters, but as you can see in the camera here, they look fantastic. They look really good. I'm not going to read the text because I don't want to spoil it for myself, anyone, but just look at the sense of scale, of the thought they've put into it, and how much content is in one of these cards. Just wow. Okay, and I'm gonna attack you with 16 dice. Boom! I have no idea what that means, so I can't resolve it, but boom! Alright, so I'm gonna put them back in so we can look at other things. What else? Awaken Realms style purple cubes. Nice. Alright. Now, there's a reason why we are not looking into all the cards, because in unlike a standard board game where every game's different, you draw a card, you go, well, this time I draw this one, this time I draw another one. From what we learned in Tainted Grail, the cards gives you a lot of spoilers. So if you read too much into the cards, you could spoil it for yourself. Like, for example, if you're reading a secret and you realize you can get a certain object, but in your game playthrough you didn't get it, man, that'll ruin your experience, wouldn't it? So, but we would open one pack just so everyone can see the artwork, right? So,
this time,
pick one deck.
Point of interest.
Ooh.
Sounds like.
Sounds exciting. Wow.
Dimensional windows.
How cool is that? These drawings are beautiful.
Visitors herding.
Okay, all right. That's probably where we should stop because it has a page number on it. So that means the more we look, we're going to spoil the surprise. But all of the cards have very nice drawings. And I can tell already there's more cards in this game than in Tainted Grail. So we've just finished Tainted Grail. In fact, we might do a video about that. But we're basing our experience on that. So it's been interesting. All right, okay, so we'll put that away. I see what these guys are. You see this green one?
Yeah.
Go here. Yep.
Yup.
Yeah, so they might be like your upgrade stuff.
These are the starting ones.
Yeah. All right, cool. Well, let's find out what they are when we play the game.
Yup. Let's do.
Let's see what else is in here. So let's have a look at the Planetopia
Encyclopedia.
and see what's in it, because I think this is one of the features of the game. All right, so
This is like the game board.
round 2. Had a break. What a good break. Thank you for making me coffee, Levi. So good. So what we're going to look at in the part 2 is one of the key features of this game, the Planetopia. Because this serves as the board, isn't it, Levi?
Pretty much it is.
So you put cards on here, exactly like how it's illustrated here. So this is not a real card, this is actually in the book. And it teaches how to navigate through the Eye of the Void, which is pretty cool. Now, without looking at too much spoilers, what we can expect in the future is, as we go through the game, when we get to Palisade TOI2C and Matchstick NU4 City B. We're going to have lots of cards and exploration that we're going to find out throughout the game. And that's where all these goodies that we haven't unpacked it. Well, I mean, I can't be sure, but I think that's what they are. That's why we didn't unpack it and show everything, because it could potentially spoil the game. So we think. Oh, so I think. Levi's not responsible for what I'm thinking. And that's it for this book. So if we quickly flick through all of it without showing too much, there are 41 pages of this. That means there's 20 pages of exploration, because we started on page 2 all the way to page 41. So there's about 20 different locations. And then a beautiful victory pool to not use until instructed. Well, there you go. I don't know what that means, but this is the planet. How do you say this?
Planetopedia.
Yeah. Last component to look in this game is the goodies that's hidden inside the ring binder when we unpacked everything originally. Now just make sure the camera can see it. Oh, thank you for flipping it the right way. I can't believe I didn't see that.
Awaiting.
So what we've got is, wow.
Oh, spoilers.
Wait, is it spoilers?
Yeah.
Is it spoilers? What does it say?
It's from the back. The warning's from the back. Spoilers. Bloopers!
That's all right. So we've got something that's got a sticker here that I'm going to stick back in because we're not supposed to open this yet, right?
Oh.
Right? Are we supposed to open it? It's a secret envelope. Do not open until instructed. So I'm going to put this aside. A game within a game. How about that? All right.
System maps.
What else do we have here? Let's take out the whole thing. This is what? Okay, it goes this way. Goes this way.
Zip book.
And what do we have? We have got piece of cardboard. Sleeves.
Sleeves.
Now they've got some words in it. Okay, so this says awaiting. I don't know what that means. Bridge upgrade, objective. Okay.
These look like stickers.
So we've got ready for production stuff, security memorial, science memorial. Almost sounds like a bad thing. More memorials. Ooh. And
Moderate injuries.
injuries tracker. Looks like injuries tracker. And then sleeves for small cards as well. That is very thoughtful. Very thoughtful. Compared to the previous experience where everything were done by cards, now we've got sleeves of them. I've noted, here's an interesting thing, some of these are one-sided. The other side's got nothing. So that means it's designed to be on this side only. And this one is both.
Yup.
Yeah, so that's interesting. For now, let's put this away.
There's some
Move on to the
more.
next part to unbox. All right, comes with a ship book.
Space Ranger.
All right, ship book out. Next one in.
Boy
What is this?
Ranger.
These correlates the cards that we saw on the ships, right?
Yep.
So when we upgrade ships, we get a different spec of the ship. So for example, this one, Void Ranger, it shows, okay, I can't understand any of these, but it clearly has got more things than this one. And this one have 5 supplies, this one have 7 supply. I think that's how you rate it.
Yep, supplies.
Yeah. And Space Ranger. Okay, so there you go. Without
Prologue.
spoiling it, these are very interesting. I can't wait to buy a new ship.
Without spoiling it, this is the story.
X Fortitude Veritas. I just butchered that. But okay, so what is this? Oh, this is a comic book. This is a comic book introductory. Oh my goodness. Can you see this?
What's it short?
Prologue. Yeah. Just imagine for a sec that inside you there lies an answer to humanity's biggest questions. We are alone in the universe. Who created us? That's where Ankh is.
God.
Of Egypt. So we'll enjoy that later. Okay, so it comes with a comic book. How about that as a prologue?
Logbook.
Quarter noir. What? What is that? ISS Vanguard official document.
That's a secrets book, pretty
You
much.
will mark and fill this book as you play operations. Instead of this paper copy, you may use the official ISS Vanguard app. If you need another paper copy of the operations book, please download and print the up-to-date version. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. So that means this game is designed for you to use your favorite pencils and markers to scribble all across your
Operations book.
What about this one?
It's pretty much a secrets book.
Is this the same one?
So similar.
Wait, is this a secret book or is this the same one?
They both. Except this one goes to low numbers.
What is this one? This one ends at 920 and this one starts at 1000.
1.
All right. Ooh, what is this?
999.
Wait, and what is this? What is this?
Nope. Don't know.
Fascinating. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. So it does say here that you can play with the official app.
Yep.
So I'm guessing for the people who like digital apps, that's an option. Or if you want to resell the game, you might want to, have a higher resale value. You might want to print it out or play on the app instead of using this book.
Very easy.
But then what's the point of having these good stuff if you play it for resale? Just play it.
Very easy.
Okay, so these are the logbooks, plus the binder we had before. And what is this? Systems maps.
System maps.
Eye of the Void. Alright, so that's the first one. I remember in the Planetopia.
Toy 2.
The log 400. So let's do one, okay? So this says, for 1 energy, get a log 400. Can you open up log 400?
No worries.
Dun dun, spoiler alert.
Please do not watch.
If you don't want spoilers. Okay, let's have a look. I'm dying to know. Okay, what's 400? Let me read the introduction. Eye of the Void. This is the main objective of Vanguard's voyage. Divine coordinates embedded in our DNA. Sadly, there's nothing of interest in this old dead system, encased in a cloaked Dyson sphere. Ooh. So if we go to 400, what do we get?
As we sped toward the closest system marked on the Builder star map, Vanguard launched the FTL probe back toward Earth to away all the knowledge we gathered so far. However, it may take years before it reaches our home world, and the mission might be evolving through the blue before we received any answer.
We're truly alone now, barreling into the unknown, the farthest human-made object in the galaxy. We only have ourselves to count on. I've ordered the section leaders to prepare the crews for anything. We nearly lost one full away team. I do not want to repeat the same mistake. After all, who knows what awaits us in the new destination. Congratulations, you've made your first space voyage. Go to page 3 of the system maps, blah, blah, blah. So, a lot of things happen. For the length of the video, we'll do the other boxes separately. Otherwise, we'll be here for hours because there's so much content here. So, in short, in summary, that I'm just coming up with the top of my head. Number 1, this game is massive.
Massive.
It is huge. Just the box itself, massive. Okay, so there's lots of stuff here. Second thing, the storage in here is a lot more thoughtful than the last game, which is a lot more thoughtful than the other games we've played. And what that means is, it seems that everything you play with have a spot in this box that was designed specifically for that purpose, including the ring binder. Because if you have a look at the pictures on the side here, I'm going to show the camera, there's a part here that actually has the binder. So this box is designed to fit everything, including the binder. And I love that. What else? The components, of course, as you could expect, high quality. We got the cubes, we've got the miniatures, we've got these tokens, which are great.
And I'm excited to pop them.
Pop them, pop away, Levi. Yeah, pop away.
Penalty!
And then
One,
the miniatures,
one,
which the top
10,
cam can see,
1, 10.
are also very high quality. Very deep,
Penalty.
very nice.
Mission failed.
Everything in this box is very nice. This is what you would expect from a premium game. So there you go.
Turn the favor.
What else? Start time, setup time is always a challenge for people like us who love these games, and the fact that they've even taken the next step to color code the components of what you store, I love it. Really love it. Bright, beautiful colors, and the cards this time have a nice finish to them. They are a little bit different from Tainted Grail and Nemesis. They seem to have a new matte type of finish on their cards now. So I've got a couple of quite bright light sources that I didn't dampen up right above this. It doesn't reflect that badly. Yeah, so that's interesting. It can probably handle my oily hands a little bit better than some games as well. So the cards are great, storage is great, and so far everything that we've seen, including the player board, which I'm put at the front, the top camera now, they are very thoughtful, multi-layered. Everything has a groove. You just feel everything's well thought out. Yeah, and so that's how I feel about this. So, can't wait to play it. Levi obviously is on his way to pop out everything. Good on him. And so Levi, what do you think about this unboxing?
Awesome!
How do you think about this game compared to your last month's favorite, Tainted Grail?
10% less of
What is?
this.
This is 10% less than Tainted Grail.
Yeah.
I'm really curious on how it plays because it seems a whole lot more interactive than Tainted Grail. And I'm also curious on how much time it takes to set it up because there's so many bits in here. But it could actually be really quick. So we don't know, we'll find out. If you like this video, check out other videos, like and subscribe, leave us a comment. We generally answer all the questions that you guys have, and we love to communicate with you guys. So tell us what you think. Did you back this game? Do you have any other Awaken Realms games? Do you have a better adventure game that you like? Because obviously you haven't played this one yet. Or if you have, yeah. How do you rate this compared to the other ones? All right, we'll see you next time. One more time. Today we round 4.
Fourth time lucky.
Yeah. Code name EOTV. Oh, what just happened? Okay, I guess we have to pause then. Hello.
Levi, is not the Wi-Fi here.
Yes.